Hey, Mike here. How's it going? In front of you is a bunch of awesome cards. Thanks to my friend Greg over at Tiger727. Huge Detroit Tiger fan. Trying to complete his set collector, a Tiger collector. I'm sure you know Greg if you're watching this. He has some really cool, unique Tiger stuff. And I think one of my favorite projects that he's working on is a graded desert shield set, which is pretty awesome. His storage method for that, and like just the consistency of his pickups and what he gets for those is pretty cool. I envy you set collectors. You guys have a lot of patience. but yes, this a bunch of these cards I got a nice little care package from Greg. So I want to start with these are the stacks, but a few oversized items first. One was this Don Ross Tony Pena, a nice maybe 3x5, I think that is. A awesome Steve Blass. I forget what this one is mimicked after, but I know it's an old vintage set. But that's an awesome picture of Steve Blass. And probably one of my favorite things in the package was this Don Ross Major League All-Stars pop-up puzzling cards. So there's one pop-up, 3 puzzle pieces, and 3 cards that make it all up. And this one's actually featuring my guy Roberto Clemente. So this is a really cool piece. I really want to open it, but I really want to keep it sealed. So maybe what I'll do is I'm going to keep this one sealed, and maybe I'll find one to open it up and display it. But that is, I love that thing. That thing is pretty cool. So let's just get started. I won't go through every single one with depth because it would be a very long video, which I'm okay with that, but respectful of everybody's time here. I love the Bam Morris. We got Yancey Thigpen, LeVon Kirkland, and Myron Podius, and Hall of Famer Kevin Green. Those were the nice little Steelers stack. Let's start with this one. We got Jason Bay. This Flair 96 set. It's kind of like, it reminds me of a canvas. So if you do that, it's like it's like paper. It's like a canvas set. Charlie Hayes, father of Key Brian Hayes, and now a member of the Reds. John Lieber, and Mike Kingery. Haven't heard his name in a long time. John Smalley, who's never smiling, as you can see there. Old ball game, some shine with Bill Mazeroski. We have a Record Breakers, Pop Stargell, the Don Russ. Man, I would really like to complete that puzzle. I think that would be pretty cool. Tony Watson, Cole Tucker, Colin Moran, and we got some first Bowmans. Tony Blanco, Carlos Garcia. Great image on that one. With the Pittsburgh script. Jerseys, AVS, John Russell, and Key Brian Hayes, son of Charlie that we just saw. I think this is a stack. It kind of separated them a little bit, but this was like it separated the Clementes. I don't know what happened here. It looks like you saw a ghost. Don Russ, another Steve Cook, same club. Then we got some living set, Josh Bell, Keller, Jeff King, which was one of my favorites. Carlos Garcia again, Orlando Merced, always wore those sunglasses. Al Martin, other Steve Cook, Zane Smith, Chad Manson, Warren Morris, haven't heard him in a while. Austin Meadows. There we go, Nicky G. Rodriguez, Orlando Merced again. See, glasses. I don't know if he has one baseball card without the glasses. John Wayner. He's still a member of the Pirates media. I think he signs TTM, so I might have to send that out. Junior Ortiz, Darnell Cools, Todd Houghton in there. There you go, Ken. Ryan Domit, he was a hard-nosed Pittsburgh player. Starling Marte, Felipe Vasquez, Alika Williams. I have no idea. I've never heard of this guy. But it's going to go towards my Pirates binder, which I hope to share. I don't know, kind of maybe soon. We got Kutch, another Hermanson, Cruz, and Jung-Ho Kang. Stack there. And then I think this stack was this was kind of done by my two favorite players, I think. Oh yeah, we got some killers in here. There we go, Jason Kendall, probably my favorite player growing up. Home field advantage. So I want to pause here. And these were pulled one out of a box of a recent home field advantage. So this was the upper deck home field advantage with the field. That is Three River Stadium. And then you have the new type of home field advantages they have. And they have the stadium, but they have a little bit of some like pictures and stuff that like kind of go with the city. So I thought that was pretty cool. As I was going through the stack, I noticed the home field advantage. I don't know if the new ones were mimicked off this or not, but I just kind of like caught my eye and figured I would pull one out and share. So back to here, we have the base and then the red parallel. Love that image again. There's my man J Bell. And then this is awesome. From all these are Topps Gold. I guess I forgot to mention in my introduction of Greg, for those who may not know him, he loves his Topps Gold as well. I think he's kind of got everybody hooked on those, especially me. Sean Rodriguez, Zach Duke, and these are all Topps Gold. Sanchez, Diaz, Nova, Grilled Cheese, that was his nickname around here. Jason Grilly, Rodriguez, Naft, Kingery, Jose Guillen, Johnson, and this was kind of like a little set here, all from the same. Steve Cook, Brown, Tony Womack. How about that image? That's pretty sick. Al Martin again, Joe Lieber, Randa, Wilkins, Cordova. So I was actually at, this is a rookie, this is nice. The only time I've ever seen a no-hitter was a combined no-hitter with Francisco Cordova, and I can't remember the other pitcher, but he's always the pitcher that reminds me. So every time I see him, I remember the no-hitter that was at. I've probably told that story a bunch of times. And then we have some 79 tops. I know a lot of these guys sign. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace, I know the 79s that I have, I don't know, they're not always the greatest in shape. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to replace the ones in my binder with a better one that Greg has sent me. My Grant Jackson. And then there's Teak, Tavares, Hamilton, and J. Bruce. So yes. So we got the Pirates PC blew up. Thanks to Greg. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Never expected. But these have found a good home. And we'll be sure to be putting them away in the collection. And I don't know, listing on TCDB, I think. I don't know. I'm kind of undecided what I'm doing with TCDB. I'm at Heart of Spreadsheet, guys, so I do a lot of my tracking there. But anyway, I'm getting way off in left field. So, Greg, thank you very much again. Very much appreciated. Hope you and your family have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And that goes to everyone else as well. And that's it. Until next time, as we say in the Burgh, yins take care.